SUVs were always a compromise. More space meant less fun. More comfort meant less performance. But BMW has proven with the new 2025 X1 that you don't have to choose. Let's start with impressive engine performance. Under the hood, the base xDrive 28i comes with a 2-liter TwinPower Turbo engine that pushes out 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. That means smooth, effortless power whenever you need it. Step on the gas and it hits 0 to 60 in about 6.2 seconds. Not bad for something that's supposed to be a daily driver. The 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission keeps the shifts fast and seamless, while BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system makes sure all that power stays planted no matter the road conditions. It's the kind of setup that makes even grocery runs feel exciting. For those who want more, the M35i xDrive cranks things up. 312 horsepower out of the same engine paired with sharper handling and upgraded brakes. It's quicker, tighter, and made for those who enjoy every second behind the wheel. The adaptive suspension dampers give it a more aggressive stance, while keeping the ride comfortable when you need it. It's got that perfect mix of fun and control that makes every drive feel special. Fuel efficiency is solid too. The xDrive 28i does about 25 miles per gallon in the city and 34 on the highway, which is impressive considering how powerful it is. The M35i xDrive trades a little fuel economy for performance, but with different drive modes like Sport and Efficient, it lets you choose to decide how you want to drive. Some days, it's all about fun. Other days, it's about saving fuel. This SUV handles both with ease. Now, if we talk about the interior, it's everything you'd expect from BMW. Soft touch materials, Sensatech or optional leather upholstery, and stylish trim options that make it feel far more expensive than it is. Everything is designed to be both comfortable and high-end. From the dual-zone climate control to the standard heated front seats, BMW didn't just focus on looks though. There's plenty of space. 42.1 inches of headroom up front, 40.4 inches of legroom, and even the back seats feel roomy with 37 inches of legroom. Cargo space is just as impressive, 25.7 cubic feet behind the seats, expanding to 57.2 cubic feet when the rear seats fold down. Perfect for weekend trips, grocery hauls, or packing up for a road trip. Small details make a big difference. The configurable ambient lighting sets the mood at night. The panoramic sunroof makes the cabin feel even more open. And BMW packed in smart storage solutions like door pockets and seat back compartments. Next up, the exterior, because let's be honest, first impressions matter. The design is bold and confident, striking the perfect balance between sporty aggression and refined sophistication. At the front, the signature BMW kidney grille is bigger and more aggressive than before. It's flanked by sharp, sleek LED headlights that stretch into the sides, making the front end look even wider. These lights aren't just for show, they light up the road with precision and give the X1 a futuristic, high-tech look. The entire front end has this commanding energy like it's always ready to move. From the side, the X1 keeps things tight and sculpted. The lines are sharp, the surfaces are smooth, and everything flows together perfectly. It's got that perfect stance, not too bulky, not too small, just right. Standard 18-inch wheels look clean and balanced, but for those who want more presence, 19-inch and even 20-inch wheels are available on the sportier M35i trim. Bigger wheels don't just look good, they give the X1 better handling and grip, making it feel even sharper on the road. At the back, the L-shaped taillights stand out. BMW gave them a modern three-dimensional look with smoked glass and intricate detailing. They glow in a way that instantly makes the X1 recognizable, even in the dark. The back end feels strong and well planted, completing the SUV's bold athletic stance. But it's not just about looks. The X1 is built for real-world driving. The high ground clearance and optional xDrive all-wheel drive mean it's ready for all kinds of roads, smooth highways, rough back roads, and even snowy winter streets. Roof rails come standard, making it easy to load up gear for a weekend trip. BMW also made sure there's no shortage of color choices. The deep, rich Phytonic blue gives it a classy premium feel. Utah Orange Metallic is for those who like a little more energy, And for a sportier, more aggressive look, the M35i trim comes with blackout exterior accents that make everything sharper and more dynamic. Moving on, the latest X1 has one of the coolest infotainment systems out there. BMW isn't just throwing a screen on the dash and calling it a day, they've created a whole experience that feels effortless and futuristic. Right in front of the driver is the curved display, a 10.7-inch touchscreen seamlessly connected to a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster. Everything flows together perfectly, making the cabin feel high-tech and premium without being overwhelming. The augmented reality navigation is something special. It overlays real-time directional arrows right onto the road, either on the central display or the heads-up display. No need to guess which street to turn on. The directions are right there in front of you, making city driving way less stressful. Connectivity is exactly what you'd expect from BMW at this point. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto keep everything clean. No annoying cables. The Harman Kardon 12-speaker sound system turns every drive into a private concert. Gesture controls, voice commands, and even cloud-based navigation make sure everything is as smooth as possible. The car even remembers who you are. Walk in with your digital key and it automatically adjusts the seat, the climate control, and the infotainment settings to your preferences. No more fiddling with buttons every time someone else drives. Charging is sorted too. Wireless charging and multiple USB ports make sure everyone stays connected. This isn't just about throwing in a bunch of tech. Everything works together to make the driving experience easier, more enjoyable, and more intuitive. Now, let's talk about cargo space. The X1 is classified as a compact SUV, but the space inside tells a different story. There are 25.7 cubic feet behind the rear seats, which is already more than enough for groceries, luggage, or a weekend trip. But fold the seats down, and suddenly there's 57.2 cubic feet of space. That's big enough to handle everything from road trips to moving furniture. It's not just about how much space there is, it's about how easy it is to use. The cargo area is designed to make loading and unloading simple. The floor is low, so you don't have to lift heavy items too high, and the wide opening gives plenty of room to fit bulky things. The back seats fold into a 40-20-40 split, which means you don't have to choose between carrying passengers or big items. You can do both. Compared to the competition, it's not even close. The Audi Q3 has only 23.7 cubic feet, and the Mercedes-Benz GLA is way behind that with 15.4 cubic feet. The X1 even comes close to the BMW X3, which is in a bigger class. It's the perfect balance, compact enough to be easy to drive, but spacious enough to handle whatever life throws at it. Apart from that, the new X1 is built to keep you out of trouble before you even realize there's a problem. BMW packed it with safety features that actively works to prevent accidents in the first place. Every trim level comes with BMW's Active Driving Assistant package. That means that if a car slams on the brakes in front of you, the X1 will step in and stop before you do. If you start drifting out of your lane, it sends a nudge to keep you on track. If a car sneaks up into your blind spot, it gives you a heads up. And when you're backing out of a parking spot, rear cross-traffic alerts make sure that you don't pull out into oncoming cars. For those who want an even smarter drive, the Driving Assistant Professional package takes it up a notch. Adaptive Cruise Control smoothly adjusts speed with traffic. Lane centering keeps you steady on the highway. And front cross-traffic warnings make sure no one surprises you at an intersection. The surround view camera system gives a full 360-degree view around the car, making tight parking spots way less stressful. Safety ratings back it all up. A 5-star ANCAP rating and top-tier Euro NCAP scores prove that this SUV isn't just talking big, it delivers. The X1 scored 86% for adult occupant protection and 88% for child safety. A strong structure and advanced restraint systems mean that if something does go wrong, this car knows how to keep everyone inside protected. BMW also threw in some extra features to make life easier. Traffic sign recognition reads speed limits and road signs so you don't have to. Safe exit warnings prevent you from opening the door into passing traffic. Parking assistance takes the stress out of parallel parking, and the reversing assistant can actually memorize your last 50 meters and back you out automatically. Little details like rain-sensing wipers, automatic headlights, and pedestrian detection all work together to adapt to whatever the road throws at you. And that's not all. BMW has packed this thing with so many customization options that it feels like a build-your-own luxury machine experience. The M Sport package is for the ones who like their cars to have a bit more attitude. Aerodynamic bumpers give it a sharper look, the black mirror caps and shadowline trim add that aggressive touch, and the wheels go from stylish 19-inch ones to even bigger 20-inch options. Adaptive suspension dampers make sure the ride feels just as good as it looks, tightening up the handling when needed. Inside, it's all about sportiness. Sport seats that keep you locked in, a sport steering wheel with shift paddles that make every drive feel more connected. The whole thing just screams performance. Then there's the technology package, and this is where things start feeling futuristic. Augmented reality navigation overlays real-time directions right onto the screen, so there's no second-guessing where to go. The surround view camera makes tight parking stress-free, and Parking Assistant Plus handles the tricky spots like it's got a mind of its own. A heads-up display projects speed and navigation info onto the dashboard, keeping everything in view without taking eyes off the road. BMW Digital Key Plus lets you use your smartphone instead of a key, making it one less thing to carry around. Everything here is designed to make the driving experience smoother, smarter, and just more fun. For those who want everything dialed up to the next level, the Premium package combines luxury, tech, and convenience in one. It includes the full tech suite, but adds a 12-speaker Harman Kardon sound system for crystal clear audio. An interior camera adds an extra layer of security, while adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality makes long drives effortless. Gesture controls let you adjust settings with just a wave of your hand, making it feel like the future of driving is already here. BMW didn't stop there. Customization goes even deeper. A panoramic sunroof brings in more light and gives the cabin a spacious feel. Wheel sizes go up to 20 inches for those who like an even bolder stance. The color options include standout choices like Cape York Green Metallic, something that makes sure that this isn't just another SUV blending into traffic. Now, when it comes to pricing, BMW knows exactly what it's doing. The xDrive 28i starts at $42,125, while the M35i comes in at a seemingly hefty $51,525. But especially when you look at what the competition is doing, the Mercedes-Benz GLA starts at $47,000. The Volvo XC40 is around $44,000. So right out of the gate, the X1 already looks like a better deal, not just because of the price, but because of what BMW packs into it. Even the base xDrive 28i isn't playing around. It comes with a 2-liter TwinPower Turbo 4-cylinder engine that puts out 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with all-wheel drive, a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, and a tech-loaded interior. There's a 10.7-inch curved infotainment display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all standard. No need to pay extra for the essentials because BMW already threw them in.